So I've got Mrs. K here with me. Mrs. K runs a boutique and a salon. Saloon, we used to call them saloon, but they're ma saloon. Ma salons, isn't it?
Yeah.
Salons, hair salons.
Hair salon, yeah.
Hair salons, yeah. I wanted to ask you something, Mrs. K. Does the wet look still exist?
Yes, it does. But it has changed from the creams that were being used ages ago in the 70s and 80s. We use different types of creams now. The creams are better, they're kinder on the hair, and the curls, they last longer.
So when you say kinder, is the hair still wet, or it's not wet anymore?
It is wet, but not as wet as the old wet look.
The old wet look.
Yes, and the creams themselves, they're not harsh on the hair. That's what I mean when I say kinda.
Kinda.
Yes.
Okay.
They're not as harsh as the old creams that were being used ages ago.
And so you were showing me these earlier. If you could just take me through what these are now, because I believe this is what you use now for doing the wet look. This is called Wave Nouveau. Oh,
yes.
Okay, explain to me.
This is Wave Nouveau.
Yeah.
This is the best of all these creams we use for wet look.
Okay.
Yeah. It's an American product. A bit on the
on the premium side.
Yeah. It's a premium. This is a premium product.
Okay.
Very good. You do that, your hair becomes soft. It grows in record time. The curls stay longer.
Okay.
And it's the in thing.
It's the in thing.
Yes.
And then here we have this
S-curl.
the S-curl. And
Yes.
tell me about this one. It's also for a wet look, right?
Yes, it's a natural looking wave and curl cream.
Okay.
So this one, okay, the Wave Nouveau, it's usually it's just women.
Women.
Yes, we've had maybe 1 or 2 men who use it, but very rarely. But this one, the S-curl.
Yeah, because I can see there's a man on there.
Yes, this one, a lot of men use it, even the young boys.
Okay.
The young boys will do a mohawk. They cut the hair in the side. Yeah. So they cut it, and then the hair that remains
On top.
yeah, on top, they relax it with this,
Okay.
and then the hair becomes curly.
The hair becomes
Yeah,
good. So
very easy
that's
to
like
maintain.
your wet look.
Yes,
basically.
that's S-curl.
And then I've seen this. I've seen this in a lot of places. Soft and free.
Soft and free, yes.
Is it also for wet look?
It's also used. It's a relax as well, which is used to get curls. It's okay. It's a good product, but
I like the way it
yes,
says, okay.
it's
I know
fine.
what you mean.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tell me, back in the day, the hair, and I'm sorry to say this, I mean, I'm not going to miss my words. If you remember, what is it now when you use any of these products? What is the smell like of the hair?
After or during? Like the Wave Nouveau, when you...
I think I would say after.
Okay, the Wave Nouveau has a strong scent when the hair is being done.
Okay.
But after that, after you wash it and everything, after the hair is done, absolutely no problem.
Okay.
The smell is only during the processing. The S-curl, no smell. The soft and free, absolutely no smell. Yeah.
Okay. So I was asking you earlier about perms. Do people still do perms?
Yes, people do perms, but now the term has changed. People say relax.
Oh, relax.
Yeah. So you say, I'm going to relax my hair. So now we have a wide range of relaxers. Back then it was usually Revlon and Ultra Sheen. But now we have Beauty for Beginnings, olive oil, Dark and Lovely. It's a wide range.
It's a wide range.
Yes.
Okay. And another thing I remember, wash and set. There was always wash and set. Now wash and set. Is that still there today?
Yes, wash and set is still there, but not as popular as just in wash and set. Those days, wash and set was just you go into a hair salon, you have your hair washed, and you go into the dryer, after they put the rollers. But now, people have changed. They use, when they come, they condition their hair.
Okay.
They understand the importance of conditioning your hair.
Yeah.
So most clients will condition their hair, then set it. Otherwise, those people who are in a hurry, if it's a wash and set, they'll come, we condition it. We have a rinse out condition which we use for their hair. But just a wash and set on its own, it's not as popular as a conditioner as it used to be, yeah.
Okay.
People prefer conditioning their hair now.
And then I've noticed you have men coming in your salon, not saloon, there's salon. In the salon, what are men doing other than the haircut, of course? What do men come to do here?
They come for haircut and shaves. But believe it or not, that's not where it ends. They come, they do facials. You need one. They do facials, and the one service which is very popular amongst the men is the pedicures. They do a lot of pedicures.
My wife's always tried to get me to do all those.
Pedicures and manicures.
Okay.
Very popular amongst the men now.
And as somebody who used to go into hair salons yourself back in the days, plus you run a very successful chain of salons now, what do you say are the differences between the salons there and the salons today? I'm a saloon.
At work salon.
At work saloon.
Okay. The hair salons now are very different from back then. I mean, apart from the service and what is those days, number one, they would wash your hair with, the basins. Your hair the water would be pouring down your face.
Now you lean back.
Lean back, yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Back.
We wash it, we condition it.
Okay.
The environment is totally different, and it's just not wash and set. Now, people come in for treating their natural hair.
Natural hair?
Yes, natural hair. We have natural hair treatments.
Okay.
Yes, and it's very popular now because quite a number of people have gone natural, and people understand that even though you have natural hair, you just don't wash it. And
There's a certain braids. I know back in the day they were not as popular. I mean, the ladies were busy looking for the perm, the wet look. What are braids like today? How is that as part of your business?
Braids are very popular now. You'll find even if somebody's hair is relaxed, they'll come in for braids.
For braids?
Yes, very, very popular indeed. And even for a bad hair there, somebody will just do the big mukules. Yeah.
I remember I've seen those, the big.
Yeah.
So what are the most common braids today?
Twin braids and the single braids.
Twin braids and the single.
Yes.
Those are those they have to come with their wigs, right?
Yes, they have to come with their wigs.
With the wigs,
yes.
And then they do the braids.
Yes.
Okay.
But most of them we sell. We have.
You sell those wigs?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen those. Okay.
They're very, very, very popular.
So what you're saying, if I hear correctly, is there are more braids now than the other hairstyles?
Braiding. There's braiding. There's weaving.
Weaving.
Weaving. You weave your hair. You weave a wig on.
Okay,
and then there's the wigs which people are wearing. You look at it and you think, for you men, you think, she's got beautiful hair.
But
oh my,
yes.
But it's just a wig. But under the wig, the person has braided something and then they wear a wig on top of it. That's very popular.
That's very popular.
That's why we've seen a slope in the wash and sets. Wash and set and conditioning.
And then there's an increase in the braids.
Yes, because of the braiding. The braiding, people love braids.
People love that.
The single braids.
It is African, isn't it? And this is the whole point of me trying to do this. Is I'm trying to look into the wet looks and the Brazilians as opposed to the weaves.
Yes,
Ukuluka, as we call it.
Yes, because now even the cornrows, popularly known as mukule.
Mukule.
Mukule. Cornrows, yeah.
Okay.